Right guys, so in today's video, we're going to take you along on how you buy a car from Copart.
Yeah, we've been wanting to show you for a while, and as it happens, there's a 330i BMW that's come up that our editor's interested in. So we're just going to take you along on the journey and show you how we do it.
So with this 330i coming up on Copart and John will want a new car, it's perfect timing really for us buying it.
Yeah, and it's at our local Copart, which is literally less than 5 minutes up the road.
If that really, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's probably a 30-second drive.
I could walk there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But don't tell people that, because they'll know where we are.
Yeah. So it's quite handy it being just up the road really.
We could literally go and get it and push it back. It's that close.
Yeah. So most of our cars that we buy are from Copart, and to buy from Copart you have got to be a member, and it is £100 to register for the year.
So it's in our watch list, and that is the Beamer 330i.
Right, so we're just going to run through the vehicle details they have on Copart for you. So it's classed as a category N non-structural, doesn't run, it's got 140,000 miles on it, doesn't tell you the reg. Primary damage is front end. Estimated retail value, now that's before crashed, 2,227. Body style is a saloon, colour silver, engine type is a 3 litre. It's a 6-speed manual. The fuel is petrol, which is also important to check because we got stung in the arse by this once with the Scirocco. It was meant to be a petrol and it turns out it was a diesel, but partly our fault, partly Copart's fault, because we didn't get a chance to check it before the auction started. They also did list it as a Scirocco R and it was in our line, so yeah, we got catfished and we're blaming them really. But we'll let them off for that because we still use them. So that's all the information we can tell from the Copart website really. So you don't really get an awful lot. It can still be slightly risky when buying from Copart, but it's just one of them, innit? You sort of got to...
Yeah.
They show you what they show you and it's down to you to take the risk really.
There is additional checks you can do, like a HPI check or a car vertical check or whatever it is.
Actually, you can actually do FaceTime.
Yeah.
FaceTime.
You can pay a tenner.
You can pay a tenner and it's a FaceTime call you can have with them, and they'll just get some lad there on site and they'll walk around the car and show you what the damage is with it. More than, yeah, no, it's not bad really.
Especially if it's like down London or Scotland or something, and it's not nowhere close to worth paying the tenner.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to go through the images and make a rough list of what we're going to need. So in the first image you can clearly see it's going to need a wing and a bonnet, and the badge is also missing. In the next image there's nothing wrong with it other than a curb wheel, but I'll probably just do a quick little refurb on that. Next image again, the badge is gone again. Something like the Beamer badges. Right, this one, I've noticed a bit of a dint in that door there. It depends how picky Jono gets, if he wants it repairing or what, but...
Stuff like that, I'd say, probably didn't pull it yourself, but I'm pretty easy.
Yeah. This one you get a free at. The gear knob's missing on this one, so it needs a gear knob. I can't see anything up with that one.
Apart from needing a bit of a clean.
Yeah. This one we've noticed the air filter's missing, so we're going to need an airbox probably, or a nice little K&N. Yeah, it's coming up in 3 minutes. So we'll put the sound on and you can hear the annoying sound that Copart makes. It does get annoying though.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's quite intense when it comes to bidding. You know what I mean? So
makes you have sweaty palms.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
So before we carry on with today's video, I'd like to say a massive thank you to OBD11 for sponsoring this video.
And guess what? Our Transformotion followers get an extra 10% off if they use code TVR at checkout.
So here it is, the OBD11 device. It's not just a gadget, it's your ticket to unlocking your car's full potential.
With official VAG and BMW Group licenses, it's a great bit of kit to have.
And it also supports Toyota and Lexus. So don't just think it's for certain brands. If your car's newer than 2008, OBD11's got your back.
Let's dive into some of the useful features that OBD11 has to offer. With OBD2 functionality, basic diagnostics, engine insights and gearbox tweaks, OBD11's got your back. Enough talk, let's see it in action.
So today we're going to be plugging our OBD11 reader into this 23 plate Audi A5. So once you've plugged your OBD reader into its OBD port, turn the ignition on and click connect. It'll just take a few minutes to connect to the car. So now that the phone's connected to the OBD11 reader, we're going to click tap scan and we can see if the car's got any faults with it. So it'll just take a couple of minutes to go through all the modules on the car and find out if it's got any faults. Right, so it's scanned and it's found 7 faults. So we can click on the 7 faults and see what it brings up. So it just says reductant level too low, and I think that's AdBlue that, but you can click the G and it'll take you to Google and it'll tell you what it is. So it says the reductant level's too low, which means it's low on AdBlue, and that's that one done. So just checking through some of the faults. Nothing too important, nothing that's going to stop his car running or put him in, like, make him break down. So next we're going to look at the apps of this car and see what modifications we can do. So now we know Tony likes to race his car and possibly do the odd track day. So next we're going to activate acceleration display, which puts a G meter on your display screen. So to do this, click on acceleration display, click change value, turn on, activate, done. So we can go off that and we can test this, find driver assist, sports displays, and you get your G meter come up, so it'll tell you when you're accelerating hard, when you're braking hard, when you're hard left or hard right, and it'll show you how many G's you're pulling. You can be pulling G's everywhere.
Yeah, big G's.
Fast G's. So not only does it diagnose, you can also customise functions as we've just shown. So we just want to say a massive thank you to OBD11 for sponsoring today's video.
And don't forget you can use code TVR at checkout for a cheeky little 10% off.
You can also click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen.
Yeah, this is the Copart noise. So as you can see, the car there's a 330i. It's a Cat N, but it doesn't run, which is the kicker. Now, we have looked into a new engine just in case it needs one. But, you know, we're hoping it doesn't. And we're hoping it is just, you know, the crash damage that's on it.
We think whoever's had it previously has somewhat drifted it a bit, haven't they? Because they took the gears.
It's had the K&N on it.
Yeah, it's had the K&N on it, so the top of the airbox is missing. It's had the gear stick knob removed, so he's probably had a nice posh one on for what he was doing. And it's got odd coloured wheels, which the drifters seem to normally do, don't they? So.
Now, it's up in 2 minutes anyway, so we'll show you. It's where it gets a bit giddy and you get into a bidding war.
Yeah.
So,
and this is where you pay too much money for the stuff.
Jono, how much do you want to spend before we start bidding?
Well, it's on 175 quid at the minute, so if it stays on that, I'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, but also as well, that 175 quid there, it comes with fees. So you've got to look online. I think, it's off the top of my head this, I think the fees, if it went for that, which is our bid, I think it's about 150 quid extra. And then you can pay for delivery, but obviously we don't need that. So you've got to bear the fees in mind.
Next, John, I'll turn it off a bit.
The next?
Right, so it is coming up now. Here it is.
Yeah.
This is us. This is us winning it now.
Okay.
So as long as no one bids on that now. Go on, no one's bidding on that one. Ah, go on, hit it, John. Hit it straight away.
Woo.
Don't let them out.
Do you not need the cursor on it?
Don't you be bidding again?
Yeah, again.
You just put your money up. Wait, stop bidding.
Oh.
You've put that up to 275. But anyway, someone else bidded, so it didn't matter. Right, it's the 325. Go on, bonus time. I think there'll be about 200 quid maybe, fees on that. So 500 quid.
Does it go to like 300?
Ah, you little
You can't swear.
Yeah.
Pretend we're live.
Come on. No, I don't. Ah, come on. Right, so what do you want to pay up to, Jono, before we...
Up to like, with fees.
You just double click that then, you?
Yeah, I did. I done a Jono. It's this fucking thing.
Approaching minimum bid.
Alright, so it's telling you the minimum bid there.
Does that mean what they'd let it go for?
Yeah, I think so.
Bonus time.
People will be sat there going, we'll snipe him. It doesn't work like that. You just get the same bonus time again, no matter how late you leave it.
Right. Come on.
Come on, no, stop bidding.
Bonus time.
Don't bid. Your palms sweaty?
Right.
Yeah, mate. My heart just
I hate people that do that, you
Second
know.
bonus
There we
time,
go.
bet you.
Bonus.
Come on.
Casey the way it does that.
Rats.
Sometimes it gives you
So,
one bonus time,
we
sometimes it
hit
gives
the
you
end,
two.
yeah, is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Please.
There you go, winning bid.
Yeah. You won.
Hey.
You just won the Beamer. Gonna go and do some skids, lad.
Yeah, my heart's beating out my chest there.
So that's basically all you do when it comes to bidding online, really. It just makes you sweaty, makes you overbid, makes you makes you get a bit giddy.
Yeah.
But
that's fair.
as long as you keep somewhat calm and, you know, try and not pay more than what you actually want to pay, you can't get yourself carried away. It's not bad, it's all right.
That's the main thing, innit? Working out what you want to pay
Yeah, it is.
and don't go over it. Draw the line.
Try and include yourself with what you want to pay with your actual, with the fees as well, because the fees are a bit of a pain in the ass.
818. So what did we
That's
bid up to
not
then?
bad.
550.
575.
575. So what are the fees on that?
240 quid.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. So we made a short list of all the damages we could tell based on the images. Now we've just had a quick look on eBay, so we're going to cost up what each item should cost. So the left wing is about 35 quid, a new bonnet is 98, the front and rear badges come to 40 quid together, gear stick about 12 quid, infotainment console 30, airbox 150 with the service kits at 20. So altogether that should come up to 386 quid to get this car looking half decent again. And the engine we said we thought was 750, but it turns out it's a bigger engine and it costs a little bit more.
So the engine that we actually priced up for 750 quid was actually the M54 engine out of the E46 BMWs. We found out ours is a E90, so we need the N52. So that's turned out that's going to be probably double the price. So if it turns out the engine is gone, it's probably not going to be worth fixing, as these are going for at least 1500 quid, but we've already paid 800 quid on the car.
So basically we really need that engine to start when we go pick this up, and if not, we're going to have to scrap it.
Cheap car, that.
Yeah? Like,
Well, 800 quid.
I've been looking at 330s for months. That's
as you can see,
one of the cheapest 330s on the internet right now.
There's another 330i there, which is High Peaks editors, and this is in for some repairs. He's broke.
He's broke it again.
Yeah, this is what it's in for, really. But then we noticed there's another problem as well.
Front wishy.
Yeah, front wishy's
We
hanging off.
noticed High Peaks Editors got a 330 and it's doing well for them, so
Yeah, our editor's copying them.
We'll buy another one.
Nah, but ours is better. Ours is a hard top. I don't like the convert to me.
Manual.
Yeah, it's
This
a manual.
is auto.
Yeah.
The only thing about that I wasn't keen about is that it's 4 doors. Like I would have preferred the 2, but that's not a big deal.
You're getting picky there, Jono.
Yeah. You're only going to wrap it around the lamppost anyway, so don't worry about it.
This is why we need a winch on the trailer, so we can go and pull it up the trailer
Yeah.
when he crashes it.
So you might need that winch.
I've never been down there. So there it is. We bid it up to 550 for this BMW 330i for Jono. And with fees, it owes us 818 quid. But we're not totally out the woods with this one yet, as we don't know if the car runs or not.
And that's a big one. If that's not running, you know, we've had a quick look just in case. And what was the cheapest engine we sent? 700 quid?
700 quid, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we don't have to buy one of them, and hopefully it runs. So we'll get the invoice paid now, book a slot, and then go and pick it up.
So the next thing to do with this BMW is to pay the invoice, book our collection time in with Copart on the Copart app, and wait for the collection time.
Right, so we'll get back to you when we go and pick it up. We'll record that and show you what happens, and hopefully we can get it running.
So that's how you buy a salvage car from Copart. So I hope you've learnt a few things if that's what you're looking to do yourselves. So join us in the next video where we'll go and pick the car up and hopefully get it started.
And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave us a comment, like and subscribe.
And you can also follow us on TikTok and Instagram. See you in the next one.